drop these things, man.
Yep, okay, you're gonna float them.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. I don't have 4 arms.
Plus, that adds to the mystical presentation.
Yeah. Yeah, it's dual purpose.
Yep.
Wait a minute. Could I temporal stutter them and then bring them back where I want?
No, because they wouldn't change locations in space.
Okay, I thought there was a...
I think you need space magic.
Okay,
I think you can do that, but you need space magic.
Okay, because I was going to say, I thought there's a reach that lets you put it back where you want.
Yeah, add 2 dots in space by using the sympathetic range attainment tied to a destination. The spell brings the subject back at that destination rather than at the point he left.
So, I knew I read it. I just didn't know how to do it.
Yep, you just need 2 dots in space.
Okay. Because that would be cool. Like, where's our meal? We come out completely empty-handed.
Clap, and it appears to go full on Dumbledore.
Yup. That would be awesome. Like, just say, where is it? Oh, it seems you have failed to produce anything. No, here it is.
Yep. All right, so you're gonna levitate the dishes out. Go ahead and cast that.
Yeah. Let's see here. Where's the telekinesis? Levitation is like the fly spell. I guess it's telekinesis. Okay, yeah, that one.
Okay, yeah.
Primary factor is duration. Because, like, levitation is, like, under the control of the subject.
Right, yeah, telekinesis makes... Because you're telekinetically carrying them, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Means now you can also telekinetically serve them.
Yep.
Now that I know that I can use space to bring something back, I could just use that as an escape method for anything. Like, oh, we need to get this thing out of here. Oh, I'll just pop it out of existence. And then when we go home, I'll just bring it back. Here.
Just warp it back there.
Alright, how much weight can a strength score of 1 lift?
That is below average strength. So, you probably want to have higher than 1.
Okay.
And then you assign points to strength and dexterity, so...
Yeah, I'm thinking a dexterity...
2 dots is average.
I think a dot of dexterity is going to be fine. I'm not trying to, like, telekinetic paintbrush.
Yeah.
If you want to use the telekinesis to, like, cut and serve the dish, then you would probably want higher, but otherwise you don't really need it.
That's true. How much can I get away with?
Yeah, because now we're doing this on the walk. They didn't give us any time to prep.
Well, this would be him casting the spell to, like, pick up the dishes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. With telekinesis.
Oh, and I need to do advanced scale as well. Heck. Complicated.
Can I see him casting?
Yeah, I mean, you see him. Yeah, you do.
Alright, choose a thread.
Okay.
Got it, but I have... Choose is
All right.
2. I'm good on reaches.
I'm using 3 yantras as well, so it'll take us a couple of seconds to get going. When he's...
Okay, I mean, he turns and walks up the stairs.
Alright. So it's going to take me 5 seconds to follow.
Alright.
I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I cast choose and I start to follow to make a buffer.
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
There you go.
And start doing like an intro speech or something when you get up there. I don't even know. Right. So here's 7 dice. Okay. I got 2 successes. There's 1 paradox dice, by the way. Sorry.
No paradox.
Okay.
Roll again anyway, because you have to.
Yep. It was potency 6, so we're gonna do 3 and 3 strength and dex.
Okay, that's good.
Yep.
Roll again to see if choose the thread does anything.
Oh right.
Because you have to.
Yeah. You get to choose to make me have to.
Yep.
Let's see here.
Gray could pick the worst one. If you wanted to sabotage yourself.
Yes. He trips, drops it all.
Okay. I was like, first I got 1 dice. I was like, man, this is gonna be just the same because I'm gonna roll this again and gonna
Yep.
get 2 successes. But no, I got 5 because it just kept being a 10.
Woo!
Nice. All right, so that means you could increase one of the dots by 1.
Let's do dexterity.
Okay, 4 dots in dexterity should be more than enough to very gracefully plate the food.
Yes. It was like the first advanced scale for like 5 subjects or whatever.
Oh,
So you pause. You
get mana
invoke.
too.
You pause. You invoke your magic and lift the trays up as one and sort of guide them out behind you as you guys ascend the stairs. The telekinesis eliminates you from like the risk of slipping and falling and dropping them, which I definitely would have made you roll for, by the way.
Oh, right. Way to go.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's like a whole thing in the chef shows is someone's racing and drops it.
Yep, exactly. So you make your way up the long staircase, and you come out into the feast hall once more. And the courtier who leads you says, "And so our newest chefs have made their meal. Let us see if it is unimaginable in every way."
Yeah.
He goes up to sit at the head table. You see, kind of off towards the corner, next to one of the black raven knights, the 4 changelings that you have as prizes are standing there under guard. They all look quite nervous.
Yep.
Probably because they don't know what the deal is. They were not present. Or no, they were present for that, weren't they?
Yeah, I'm.
Yeah, you banished everyone but them, so they were present for that.
Yep.
So they know the stakes. That doesn't help the nerves.
It doesn't help.
Um,
Doesn't taste great.
so you guys bring the dishes out.
Yep.
And place them upon the table. The court looks at what you have prepared with calm indifference.
Yep.
And
we have done our best, our humble attempt with our mediocre skill in the kitchen, but it has been amplified by our otherworldly talents. We hope you enjoy.
The Black Rose did not ask for your best, but I suppose we shall see if it is enough.
All right.
We will judge and speak truthfully, as we are compelled to do, whether this meal is unimaginable in every sense of the word. Bring forth, serve.
All right. This Chaos Butterfly, since I got telekinesis on good decks,
Yep.
I think I'm going to risk like the dish floating to the center of the room and like flapping its wings slowly.
Hmm.
And then, shoot, I don't know. I guess I did preparation, right? So I got smaller plates.
You
Yeah.
did. You did stuff.
Yep.
All right. I will like telekinesis up some smaller plates and like start portioning it out.
Okay. Yeah. So the bunch of like floating knives start like cutting it up into pieces amidst the storm,
Yep.
and it like flies out to the respective plates. All right.
Yep.
Awesome. So are you going to do any like you don't have to, but are you going to do any hand gestures yourself, or are you just going to like stand there as this happens?
Um, I think it's more unimaginable if it doesn't look like I'm doing anything.
Yep, that's fair. Okay, so I will have you make a presence and, I mean, probably expression. Yeah, expression
Yep.
for this presentation of serving.
Yeah, we gotta have flair, man.
I will say that this you probably don't have Fools Rush In anymore because this is a different task.
Yep.
You've already prepared the meal.
Right. Can I have a miracle?
Yeah.
Did you
I
get
got one success.
one
with the
success
miracle.
with the miracle? Okay. So yeah, like Gray, you see this not like you see the potential for a slip up happening here,
Oh my god.
and you're like, no, we can't flub this. So it does, yeah, like you cut it off. The knife like slices through, cutting the fruit butterfly into little pieces. And as they kind of like pull off onto the various plates, the little storm clouds are like divided up onto each plate. So it's like raining this sort of red and blue glowing sauce across it, and this sort of like multicolored powder melting and mixing along the portions as they are distributed out to each of the guests.
All right.
Yeah.
So you actually notice now that there are three people up the head table, which there was originally just the woman and the man and the two of you.
Right.
Now in the center there is a third figure, which is wearing like a dark, kind of like a robe, with a low hood, which the robe is made out of very small, like thorny vines with black petals across it.
All right.
And they kind of like looking at, or like as the dish is served, they all kind of examine it and begin to sort of pick at it and consider its quality.
I would like to make sure that the black robe thorny rose lady gets at least a piece of the purple goblin fruit,
Okay. Yep.
because I don't know if this is going to hurt or not.
Yeah. So you see the emotional impact of this appetizer definitely seems to affect those around. Like there's sort of like there you get a bit of an emotional reaction, like sort of like a twist of sort of mixed feelings, quite literally, as they eat the meal. And the woman at the head table says, "Well, certainly interesting, although I don't know if chaos in itself. It's quite a literal interpretation of unexpected. Not terrible, and
I will give a slight bow at that. Literal interpretations. Yeah, what I do.
adequately assembled in theme and palette. And the man kind of like shrugs and nods a little bit. Does not seem to have anything to add. They both kind of glance at the center figure, who does not say anything, but does consume the meal, the appetizer. So as they finish, it seems to be slightly positive.
All right. So what does freaking whatever powder do?
Chthonic shift spice.
Yeah, and all the goblin fruit.
You don't know.
All right.
It does seem to have like loosened up the crowd a little bit more, I guess. Like they seem less cold and distant.
Okay.
A little more lively.
All right.
The second course, the main course. Are we going to serve that as well with telekinesis? Cutting
Yeah.
off slices and such.
Mm-hmm.
All right, give me another presence and expression roll.
Mm-hmm. How many miracles you got left? Just random question.
2.
2, I think.
Yep, 2. Oh, sorry if you didn't hear me. 2.
Okay. Just letting you know.
Yeah, I'm looking up all the things it can do as well.
All right, I got 2 successes that time.
Okay, yeah. So you do a good job. Just like it's just cutting meat pretty much. It's a little bit less complicated.
Yes.
As you cut the pheasant open, there is a brilliant beam of light that shines up to illuminate the hall, brighter than it did before. Like brighter than it has ever been before, probably.
Yep. So like
And,
a chandelier that I can hit with that.
Yeah, sure. There's a chandelier with like dim candlelight, which now reflects like a dazzling disco ball, and the Goetia of suspense is released into the room and kind of like sweeps across. You guys feel the sort of this ever so slight effect of like
I want that pheasant.
dramatic, just like suspense, like, oh, what's gonna happen now, kind of thing. As the meat is portioned out along with like a cut of the beef Wellington, and the portions are brought out. The man kind of samples it and says, "Well, I mean, it's rather basic, if good enough. Presentation is interesting, I suppose." And the woman says, "Not particularly unimaginable. It's quite standard, I would say. Nothing too inspired, really. Under normal circumstances, I would find this acceptable, but it's rather dull, to be honest. Does not bode well for you." And she seems much more pleased at this dish than the first one.
Yeah. So the first one was awesome. Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm not as adept with badass magicry as him. I should have used more time. THI.
Well, ironically, they seem to like the fact that this is less sufficient more.
Yeah.
Which, I mean,
They're murderous.
obviously. But yeah, they want you to fail.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they eat it like it is good, but it is not unimaginable. So that is definitely a point against you
Uh-oh.
as a whole.
Yeah.
Which means it really comes down to the final dessert.
Ah,
All right.
sorry, Amadine. I couldn't. I'm the loser in this team.
Okay.
I'll wear the black apron on the next challenge.
All right. I'm trying to think for a second. Is anything I can do to ham up this last one?
Yeah, no, Sam. Like,
This
go
is the
and,
one that
go and
matters.
actually do something to the cake physically. Like, like go cut a piece or do some stuff, and then cast a spell in the same, one last touch up.
Mm-hmm. Nope, I got nothing. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So here's what we're gonna do, I guess. So the Eidolon is mostly self-piloting.
Yep. The Eidolon can deal with itself.
Yes. I will spin it a bit.
Like spin the cake.
Yeah, like spin the cake, just like kind of slowly, like rotate the whole thing so everybody sees all bits of it,
Yep.
and then give the Eidolon the signal to have all the towers go somewhere. Yeah, and then yeah.
So you kind of, as you rotate it, like breaks into its constituent pieces and like flies to the plates.
Yes.
Okay.
And maybe slowly raises into the air as it's doing that.
Yep. Okay, sure.
Because I got nothing else.
All right. Yep. We'll do another. So for directing this, I'll do another presence and expression roll, even though it is mostly autonomous.
Yes.
Just for, I mean, yeah, this isn't like actually representing if you're capable of it. It's how flashy it is.
Right.
Do it.
One miracle, please.
You got one left then, assuming that Gray uses the miracle to avoid a failure.
Oh shit! You casting?
No, I'm trying to be flashy
Oh, okay.
on presentation. So far, I have no successes.
Okay. All right. One miracle left.
All right.
You get one success.
Okay.
And the
Dude, Amadine is sweating up a storm over here.
slices of platonic cake go off, and then they cut themselves up into pieces and feed themselves to the
Yes.
the feast goers. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So there is this kind of so like from the first dish there was kind of like a warm sort of slightly more animate haze, and then with the second one, like it seemed like they enjoyed it, but they also enjoyed the prospect of it being insufficient more.
Uh-huh.
And so that animate energy turned more predatory, almost like they were like eagerly anticipating your failure.
Uh-huh.
And as the third comes in, and the cake begins like cutting itself up into pieces, and they eat the platonic form of it, you see this kind of like almost like contemplative, like misty-eyedness come, like their eyes kind of like glaze over a little bit, and they eat it in silence.
It's a cake that you could eat forever, and it does. Dude, oh my god!
It feels like it takes longer, even though you're not the subject of the Tilt the Hourglass spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like, oh my god, it's silent in here.
Yeah, like no commentary at all.
And I
Several
give Amadine a little nudge, like, and a nod. Well done.
several minutes go by, and as one, the three at the head table rise. Half a second later, all the other courtiers in the hall rise, and you see the knights sort of like move more like to attention, like readying.
Right.
And the central figure at the table, the one cloaked in black thorns, you hear the voice speak out and sort of echo around the hall as they say, this something that we have tasted for. Something now long beyond our grasp. The perfection of the higher realms.
Oh, I see.
Cut into so artistic a form.
Oh, I see. The Fae used to be from the Supernal Realm. Is that right?
Yep.
They just got a taste of heaven. Is that what I'm hearing?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh.
The heaven that they had been banished from.
Oh, wow. And I made it last as long. I made it last longer. And
Yep.
Uh-oh.
that was like the perfect thing we could have done.
Oh, no.
So there's kind of like an air of suspense, probably because that suspense go idea is still flying around in here. Like that was just, it wasn't like bound into the food like the other ones. Like it's just around still.
Awesome.
Just
So
kind of
you-
stoking the flames, living life, because this
Yeah.
this is definitely a resonant area for suspense.
Yup.
Um,
It's gonna live
Oh,
here
yep.
in this hall.
It's like, it's having its own feast in here. I'm not.
Yeah, pretty much. So the voice again speaks, says, the meal that you have put before us, its constituent parts, not unexpected. As an entirety, however, I must speak true, as the word demands. It was unique and unexpected that you would instill such feelings amongst the court. I have no choice but to accept that you have succeeded at this challenge. As is your prerogative, as the deal that was struck has said, you may leave, and the ownership of these changelings for is yours to claim. And kind of arm is raised in your direction, and like a sort of dismissive gesture as the great oaken doors at the end of the hall open, and she says, you may leave.
I will do a bow. I don't want to screw this up. I'm just gonna not say anything. I'm gonna bow and like as unrushed as I can possibly be, hurry out the door.
Yeah, you're just gonna you want to like power walk out, but you're like, okay, just take it slow.
Yeah.
I bow. I linger a second, and I say, if you ever want to experience that taste again, perhaps the deal can be made.
Perhaps.
For now, we
You
will take
know.
our leave.
Yep. All right. You walk out of the doors. The changelings sort of like.
Yeah. As I walk by the changelings, I motion like, come on now.
Yep. They scamper out and like move into sort of like follow behind you. And you guys step out of the gates of this castle across a drawbridge, which you yeah, I mean, you go through like an entry hall and then out of the great doors into and across this like drawbridge with a moat that goes down into like this twisting briar. It's like a hedge that like goes down into like this twisting abyss that is like really deep, probably. And into this dark, twisted wood of eternal twilight. And you are free of the gloaming court, but still within the realm of Arcadia.
Yep. We didn't bargain for transport.
Nope.
Did we get our guy?
Yeah, you got all four of the changelings, 3 cooks and Joey the Darkling.
Okay, Joey.
Joey the Helldiver.
How you
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah, hi.
Good, happy to be free?
Well, I mean, I don't know if I'm technically free.
Why not?
Oh.
He kind of indicates the silver thread, and it is he kind of like tugs on it, and you feel a slight pull on like your fingers.
Oh.
And you kind of like look down as you see like the end of the silver thread is kind of like manifested.
Oh, well, I
see.
mean, I can
We claimed ownership, didn't we?
I can get rid of that, no problem.
I mean,
but let's
all
go
you
home.
all you have to do is just say that you release us.
Oh, even easier. I already
Yeah.
had an easy way to do it, but that's even easier. But will you take us to Earthrealm?
Yes. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. I mean, I can probably find a way there.
Awesome. Well, I release you guys.
So as you say that, feel weight behind the words, and the only obvious one is Joey. The silver thread dissolves into nothing, and is gone.
Okay.
And they all look. I mean, they're kind of shell shocked right now, probably. But they all just look like they can't really quite believe that this is true. But are more than willing to get GTFO with you guys.
Cool.
Yeah.
And that is where we'll leave this session, since it is almost exactly 4 o'clock.
Perfect. Nailed it. Man,
oh
we
my
did.
Yeah. So.
We exactly did that mission successful in that time frame.
Yep, perfect. All right, so for
Platonic
beats-
cake.
Yep, no, that was perfect.
Who knew?
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't make the whole thing out of that. We saved it for that was serendipitous.
Because that was good, because like it was the build up to like the climactic third beat of the it wouldn't have had as much impact if you just made everything that.
No,
it would
exactly.
have lost its kick.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it was like.
It's like, oh my god, we're gonna fail.
And like by the rules of storytelling,
Yeah.
Your meal was perfect.
Yeah.
Which is like actually what you want to shoot for
Yep.
in the realm of Arcadia. Like the fact that the middle dish was not as good was
Yeah.
actually better for the final results
Yes. Yes. I love it. That
because
was,
it builds tension, which then like makes
which
it
was
better as a
in the air hard.
yeah.
Oh my god.
That was glorious.
Yep.
Well done.
I'm like, I can't believe we didn't have to fight our way out of there. Like, holy bananas.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, so let's see. What we're gonna do.
Yeah, I would have been willing to spend every mana, every willpower, everything I had to time jump back to the beginning before we came here.
Yeah, I mean, then that would have been a whole thing, because that the oath that you swore, you could. There's a possibility you could break out of the worst of it and not be their slave for all eternity. Like you probably would be able to do that, but further consequences would be unavoidable.
Right.
It would have made things.
All right, so yeah, do the experience for Weston so you can get going, and then you and
Yep,
me can chat
so-
if you want.
We'll do. Let's see. We'll do 8 experience
Whoa.
Or beats.
because you guys, 8 beats. Sorry, not 8 experience. Do the. Yep. So we'll do. Because you guys you successfully managed to win a contest with the Fae.
Yeah.
And you also you absconded with 4 of their servants in the process.
Yeah, I was super bold to ask for them all.
Yep. And the stakes were raised because of that.
Yep.
They probably the consequences would have been much less if you had just been like, or we could go. Probably would have just been like, you have to do something for us.
All right. Does my virtue kick in because I released them like I said I would because it's trustworthy?
But yeah, I will say that you fulfilled your word in this deal to all parties,
Sweet.
and regain all willpower,
Yes.
all spent willpower.
Cool beans.
Which that is definitely good for you because you can't regain it through rest
No.
right now.
Nope, I cannot.
All right. Yep. So see you later, Weston.
Yeah.
One thing I want to mention real quick is I think Austin might be joining us for the next session.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay.
He's going to make a new character to play.
Oh, okay.
I
Alright,
talked to him a little bit about it. We haven't done character creation yet. But
We could say that I rewrote his history and made it permanent.
well, yeah, I mean that there's
All right,
some stuff
enough of this.
related to that.
Enough of this cash guy. I'm tired of him. Let's roll the dice. See what else we get.
Yeah. But yeah, as of right now, I believe he is planning on. No, I won't tell you what kind of character.
No.
We'll let that be a surprise.
Cool. That's fine.
He's gonna have a boatload of experience to assign.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good that he at least knows how to do it now instead of just like, how do I make a level 20 wizard?
Yep.
All right. Well, anyways, see you guys.
Later.
All right.
Good game.
Yep, later.
All right. Later.